Welcome back to Rich Words Music. Now 2020 has been a unique and challenging year, and a uniquely challenging year, I would say, but Christmas is coming back once again, and I'm starting to get asked by friends and family who are going to be buying presents for guitar players, what should I get them? Because it's not so easy. So this is going to be a different video from me. I'm just going to go through a list of 10 great gifts for guitar players, which hopefully are going to be inspiring for some of you out there. But stop. If you're a guitar player and you're watching this, I'd like it if you would go into the comments section right now and write one guitar present that you would absolutely love this year. Please do that, and now let's get straight on with the video, and number one is guitars, amps and pedals, of course. Now, guitar players, we play guitars. Most of us who play electric guitars also use amps, and we use guitar effects pedals to do lots of different sounds with said guitars and amps. These can be amazing things to buy, and if someone is starting out playing guitar, then a guitar starter pack, for example from companies like Squier or Epiphone or even Harley Benton, can be really good value for money and can send someone on the way to becoming a guitar hero in later life. When it gets to more expensive guitars, though, they're such personal things that I would recommend that you talk strongly with the person involved before going out and getting something, because you never know, guitars are so personal that it might not be quite the right thing. Guitar pedals, on the other hand, come in many shapes and sizes and can do very many different things. I'll list a couple of specific ones down in the description there, which might be interesting, but otherwise just go mad. You can go on any budget and find an amazing pedal or something like that. You can go from pretty much 20 or 30 euros or dollars all the way up to hundreds and hundreds. And if you're buying guitars, you can go from a cheap Squier for 100 or 200 all the way up to custom shop madness, however many thousands you want to spend. So that's number one, guitars, amps and pedals. The next item on the list is gift vouchers, and while they might not seem like the most exciting thing in the world, trust me, they can be extremely useful if as a buyer you don't know what you want to give someone, or you don't know what they want, or as a receiver if you wish to buy something and you don't have enough money for it. So in that sense, they're absolutely perfect. Most online stores, and in fact a lot of physical stores, offer a gift voucher system. You simply go in, or you simply go online, and you can put on as much or as little as you like. So from 1 or 2 or even 5 euros all the way through to whatever you wish to choose, however expensive you wish to get. You can then give that person a lovely voucher. They can choose exactly what they want and be happy for years and years to come. So gift vouchers, a great choice of gifts for guitar players. The next item on the list is looper pedals, and I decided to give this its own little category because they're so kind of fun and can be so useful and inspirational for guitar players. A looper pedal, for those of you who don't know, lets guitar players play with themselves effectively, because it allows them to record a sample of their own playing and loop it and play it again on repeat. This is the TC Electronic Ditto Looper. As you can see, it's very small and easy. It's quite affordable, but there are more expensive and more complex loopers. Just go online, search for guitar loopers at the store of your choice, and you will find out what's on offer. What's super cool about these is that guitar players who are playing at home can record a nice rhythm loop, for example, and then practice improvising or playing solos over it. They can even use it to help them with songwriting and stuff like that. If you've got a lonely guitar player in your life, or a guitar player in your life who wants another guitar player in their life, a looper pedal is the thing to go for. Looper pedals. The next item on the list is education, and by that I mean a subscription to an online learning platform, or buying the guitar player in your life a course to learn something. The awesome thing about this is that they actually get better. Hopefully they get inspired to play more music. There are very many options out there. There are very many courses available from different instructors in different genres and at different levels. So if you have a beginner country player in your life or a semi-professional metal player, there is something out there for you and for them. I'll put a couple of examples in the description box down below, but sites where I have paid for content and courses in the past include TrueFire, which is really good. There are so many choices on there. There are so many different instructors and different things you can learn that I find that a constant source of inspiration and improvement for my guitar playing. So an online education is always a really good choice. Thinking about the education thing as well, I know it's been very difficult in 2020, but of course you could also buy physical lessons for the guitar player in your life. They also count as learning, and of course Going to see someone once a week for half an hour or an hour to learn guitar, to get better, is in some ways more useful than being online, because you physically have someone looking at what your fingers are doing on the fretboard, what your picking hand is doing there as well. That's another way to learn. So if you have a guitar player in your life who wants lessons but can't do it online and wants to do it with a real person, get them guitar lessons and make them happy and make your ears happier next year as well. The next item on the list is experiences. Now, experiences have become an extremely popular gift over the past few years. You can pretty much do anything from going on a hot air balloon ride to driving a race car around a super fast track, or going and learning to cook a meal with a Michelin-starred chef, that kind of stuff. There are things out there for guitar players as well. For example, if you're looking to buy something for a handyman guitar player in your life, you can get them build their own guitar course where they go and spend a day or two or even a full week with a luthier, a guitar builder, and they build their own guitar. Imagine what an experience that would be, and they have something which will be with them, hopefully, for the rest of their lives. There are other smaller scale experiences you can do as well. For example, DIY, build your own guitar pedals, that kind of stuff. Experiences. I'll put a couple down in there just as examples, but have a look online and see what you can find. The next item on the list is guitar-related accessories. And this is kind of like the socks Christmas present for guitar players. It's the not super exciting thing, but it's the very useful thing that they will use every day. So I'm talking about things like guitar strings, a capo to go over the strings that looks a little bit like this one here, yep, like that one there. Plectrums, guitar picks, stuff like that. I'm talking about repair kits for guitar, or polishing cloths or cleaning kits, maybe lemon oil to moisturize and oil their fretboards, or guitar wax, that kind of stuff. All the little things that guitar players need to help them play on a daily basis, that kind of stuff. It's the kind of thing that I as a player don't often want to buy because I feel like, oh, it's not that exciting. I'd rather save towards a pedal or an amp or a guitar or something cool. But everyone needs these accessories, so if you go out and get some of those for the guitar player in your life, then I'm sure they will be very, very happy about it. Guitar accessories, always a good one to go for. One accessory which I think deserves a special mention would be an audio interface. These obviously cost a little more money than strings, capos, that kind of stuff, but they can open a new world for players who wish to connect their guitar to their computer or tablet, that kind of thing. And if they want to start recording, if they want to start playing with people online, or if they want to start doing anything using their computer or tablet system, they will need an audio interface box to connect their guitar to their technology. I'll put a couple of links down in the description so you can find out more, but audio interfaces, awesome things. Next on the list is merchandise and music. Music is always a great gift for guitar players. I mean, we love music, that's why we picked up the instrument. We love to express ourselves creatively. A lot of us picked up the guitar because we wanted to play the music of our heroes, and we wanted to look good and be cool doing it as well. So music is always a fantastic gift. Get them albums from their favorite genre, or maybe open up new doors to them. Buy them something they might not know, that might not be in their comfort zone, and that might inspire them to go on and start playing new things. And of course, with bands, there's always merchandise attached to the music. So for example, today I've got my Gaslight Anthem t-shirt on. Official merchandise is always really cool. You can often get shirts and hats and stickers, notebooks, hoodies, all kinds of different things. There's many choices there. Many bands do them, many musical brands do them as well. So a lot of the guitar builders will offer merchandise too, and a lot of the YouTubers who guitarists watch these days also make t-shirts on sites like Teespring. So go onto the favorite YouTubers, go onto the favorite brands and band sites and see what you can get. Of course, the other cool thing about this is that not only will your guitar player in your life look great rocking their merch, but the bands involved will get a bit of money, and that will help them survive through the royalties. That's very difficult right now. The other thing I suppose I could mention here is that if some of them have tours planned for 2021, that is going to be an excellent gift to give as well. Tickets to see the band of your choice when the world opens again in 2021. Next on the list is movies and books. And okay, books might be a very 20th century thing, but I still love reading books, so I'm going to recommend them anyway. You can get biographies of your favorite artists, you can get stories about certain specific music scenes or genres, that kind of thing. I've read great biographies of bands like Queen, Motley Crue, more modern bands as well. I've read amazing books about, for example, the post-2000 indie rock scene in New York, which is very dear to my heart. There are all sorts of options out there. When it comes to movies, you've got DVDs and Blu-rays, of course. In the past couple of years alone, there's been a Queen biopic, there's been an Elvis Elton John movie, and there's a bunch more that you can get. And of course, you could also go down the old live concert DVD route, which links to the merchandise thing. There are a bunch of bands from Rage Against the Machine to AC/DC to Ed Sheeran who have live concerts that you can buy on DVD or Blu-ray. So if you have a guitar player in your life who loves that kind of stuff and likes to watch or read things, always a good choice. Next on the list is guitar magazines. Yes, guitar magazines still exist, and I think they're a great present. I know it might not be the most current thing, but if you get a guitar magazine once a month for a year, which is what a subscription is, that's kind of a gift that just keeps on giving. Probably doesn't cost too much, and guitar magazines are kind of cool because they get you away from the computer. I like the feel of just turning the paper pages, that kind of stuff. So for me personally, and I think for a lot more people, possibly of the slightly more senior demographic, a subscription to a guitar magazine is going to be a great gift choice. Okay, that was my list of 10 top Christmas gifts for guitar players. I hope this was useful for you. If you're a guitar player, maybe it gave you some ideas of what you could ask for in future. If you're not a guitar player and you're looking to buy for a guitar player, I hope that this has also given you some ideas as to what you could do in your quest to make your loved ones happy. There are a few links down there in the description with some general ideas. If you have any questions, ask me. I'll be monitoring in the comments down here, and I look forward to reading the comments from you guitar players about what you would want for Christmas. But that's it for this little video. I've been Rich for Rich Words Music, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.